This program has been brought to you by Whole Health Family Medicine, your locally owned direct primary care clinic.
Water quality in the Animas River is no worse now than it was before a man-made breach at the Gold King mine north of Silverton caused 3 million gallons of orange-yellow sludge to pour into the Animas River 3 years ago. That was the conclusion of a 3-year water quality study conducted by the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment and San Juan Basin Public Health. The study was funded by grants totaling $750,000 from the Environmental Protection Agency. On August 5, 2015, Environmental Protection Agency contractors were conducting investigations at the Gold King mine north of Silverton when they breached a debris dam at the mouth of the mine. The breach let loose 3 million gallons of orange-colored wastewater that poured into the Animas watershed. As the orange plume traveled down the Animas River to the San Juan River and eventually to Lake Powell, the spill generated international media coverage and local panic over the long-term impacts on the river's water quality and recreational safety. Although the wastewater carried heavy concentrations of iron oxide and heavy metals, it passed quickly downstream and didn't become the devastating environmental disaster as first feared. No animals died, only 1 test trout died, most likely as a result of shock, and no water wells were contaminated. Nevertheless, the EPA, along with the assistance of local and state health agencies, has continued to monitor the Animas River water quality for the past 3 years.
I think there was tremendous concern about what the quality of the water was immediately after the spill, and then if there was going to be long-lasting impacts to human health or environmental health. And it wasn't just the water that people were really concerned about too. We had a lot of questions about recreational use of beaches. We know that there's lots of places where folks in this community spend summer afternoons with their children, playing in the sand, getting in the water, and so there was a sediment piece of this also that we think was really important and the community asked for.
The long-term monitoring project included analyses of 176 samples each of water and sediment during spring runoff in 2016 and 17 and low flow periods during the past 2 winters. Sample sites were scattered from Cement Creek in Silverton to the U.S. Geological Survey Water Monitoring Station in downtown Durango. More than 100 drinking water wells also were tested.
We haven't found anything of concern that we would consider a threat to human or environmental health that was not present in this watershed prior to this mine spill.
Although samples did not exceed state and federal water quality standards nor pose a risk to recreational users, Jolan says that mine drainage from the Bonita Peak mining area continues to pollute Cement Creek and the upper reaches of the Animas River. The Bonita Peak Mining District has been named a Superfund site designated for cleanup by the Environmental Protection Agency. A draft plan that would clean up 26 mine sites over 5 years is awaiting a final decision from the EPA. To read results from the long-term water quality monitoring project, visit sjbpublichealth.org.